सरस्वती देवी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिशे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। पंचकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धु एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Srimad Bhagavad Gita, third chapter, Karma Yoga, text number 19. Tasma sakta satatang karjang karma samacharaha asaktya hacharan karma prapanyoti purusho. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty, for by working without attachment, one attains the Supreme. Please hear carefully. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty, for by working without attachment, one attains the Supreme. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Supreme is a personality of Godhead for the devotees and liberation for the impersonalists. A person therefore acting for Krishna or in Krishna consciousness under proper guidance and without attachment to the result of the work is certainly making progress toward the supreme goal of life. Arjun is told that he should fight in the battle of Kurukshetra for the interest of Krishna because Krishna wanted him to fight. To be a good man or a non-violent man is a personal attachment, but to act on behalf of the Supreme is to act without attachment for the result. That is perfect action in the highest degree recommended by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Okay, then Prabhupada continues. Vedic rituals like prescribed sacrifices are performed for purification of impious activities that were performed in the field of sense gratification. But action in Krishna consciousness is transcendental to the reactions of good or evil work. A Krishna conscious person has no attachment for the result but acts on behalf of Krishna alone. He engages in all kinds of activities but is completely non-attached. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Very happy that all of you are here and without any other attachments during this time. You are all giving your time to Krishna, and that itself is a great blessing. In this world of consumerism, when everyone is trying to consume, it is very difficult to understand this, what Krishna is saying actually. The jivas or the living entities, by nature, they are very selfish. To become selfless is also rare, but it is possible. However, to act in the way that Krishna wants is rarest. Try to understand what I'm trying to say. To hear only about self and doing things for our own sense gratification is very common. Uncommon is somebody is trying to do something for others and trying to do something for others in different ways. That is also, what you call, that is also very special. The most rarest is you are dovetailing yourself what Krishna wants. Anybody wants to tell what I'm trying to say? Prananjali Mataji, you understood what I said? You can try. Priyatam, can you make her unmute?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, he will make you unmute. Just wait. Let me understand what I'm speaking, whether you know or not. You are understanding it or not. Yes, you can make yourself unmute.
Prabhu, can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you clearly.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu means that what I understood was that doing or performing things according to our wants in today's world is a common thing. But doing it for others, thinking about them, doing it for others, because at one stage, what I think is we are probably a privileged section of the society. Doing it for the less privileged is something that Krishna wants us to do. And this section, according what I understood, is this is the special person, that probably a person or the group of people that they are blessed for doing it for others.
Okay. I will clarify it again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
At least you tried. Three things, three categories that I'm talking about. First, the person or the living entities, it is very natural for them to think about themselves only. That means me and mine. Aham mameti. Me and mine. I am just worried about myself. And I want to do everything for myself and for my family. Anything coming from my body is mine, my son, my daughter, my relatives, my nephews. This is one thing. Second thing is, I'm doing it for others. Suppose, as you said, some rich people, they are trying to help some poor. That is also good. That is also very uncommon. It's very uncommon to have something and give it to others. It's very uncommon. However, most rarest is you dovetail your desires or actions, whatever the Lord is prescribing or the Lord is saying. Just like I will give an example. Arjun does not wanted to fight. He said, it is better for me to take a begging bowl and get arms and I will maintain myself. So for some people, especially, Duryodhana and all of them, they were very happy. They were very happy. And they were thinking that it's good. Especially the Dhritarashtra said it's very good. But then Arjun, after hearing Bhagavad Gita and what he is going through now in 3.19, Krishna is saying, you do your duty, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, that does not matter. You do it for me. You understood now, all of you? There are three things. Suppose Krishna is saying, no need to give it to anyone. Suppose you have 10 rupees and you are happy with 5. And then, you are saying that you are feeling that let me give it to Ananga Mohan Prabhu. But then Krishna says, no, don't give it to Ananga Mohan Das at this time. This 5, you give it to such and such for this purpose. That is the thing that Krishna is saying that will help us not to get attached at work that we are doing. Whether we do good work, whether we do selfish work, in any ways we get attachment. Suppose you are doing something good, you will definitely want that people will recognize you. There are souls which does not want recognition. They are very rare. If somebody is doing something good for others also, they feel also that they are attached. They get attached also because they feel I am doing it for them. And my name should be there. My family's name should be there. But more we allow Krishna's words to control or inspire us, more we will be free from any type of attachments. And then we will be doing these things without attachment that will help us to be free from any type of stress or anxiety. Just like I will give you an example. You see, Krishna is very big example is Pandavas. When Krishna went to Hastinapur to ask 5 villages only for, the 5 Pandavas. And the Pandavas had so much faith in Krishna, they said that whatever you say, we will do it. Karishye vachanam tava. Whatever you say, it is the final thing. That sort of things are these ways of thinking actually makes us free from our material entanglement. Our duties need to be done. Depending on our ashram and varna, chatur varnam maya srishtam guna karma vivagasa, there are certain duties and rules and regulations given to us. And everybody must do as a duty. I will give a very nice pastime of Yudhishthir Maharaj and Vyasdev from Mahabharata. When there was no way and ultimately everybody understood that there will be fight, there will be war. At that time, Yudhishthir Maharaj also felt that I will be the cause of all pain that is going to happen. And this whole world war is happening because of me, so I won't fight. So now Yudhishthir Maharaj is senior age-wise than Krishna. So Krishna understood that he is not going to listen to me. So he sent Vyasdev to talk to Yudhishthir Maharaj and get him ready for fighting. So Yudhishthir Maharaj received Vyasdev and Vyasdev tells him a story. So hear this story very carefully. So he tells there were 2 Brahmana brothers. One is elder brother and one is junior brother. Now this elder brother is known to the world and the kingdom is a very knowledgeable person and a very spiritually powerful person. One day the younger brother stole certain things from the garden of his elder brother, which is very, very disturbing for the society because a Brahmana should not do that. And stealing things from his own brother's house, it was very, very strange and it needs to be punished. So he then, his brother told him, elder brother, you go to the king and king will give you the punishment or atonement that you have to do. So king heard and then king said that your brother is known in this our country that he is the most knowledgeable person. He should tell what to do in this situation. But then the younger brother said, my brother has sent me to you. So please help me and give me punishment because he asked you to give me punishment. So what happened actually, it is quite, many of you may be getting little scared. So he just chopped his 2 hands. That was the system at that time. And then he comes back to elder brother And elder brother said, very nice, you don't have to suffer now because you have enough atonement and you have got punishment. Now you are purified. Now what you do, you come with me. And he took him into the very holy river, and with mantra he put him down in the water. When he comes out, he got his hand back. This is the power of mantra. Then the younger brother asked a question to the elder brother, that my dear brother, you should have cut my hands and you should have brought me to the river and I should have got my hand. Why you send me to the king? Then the elder brother said a very astonishing thing, which I want all of you should to carefully hear. He said, everybody needs to do their duty. We should not do others' duty. নিজ ধর্মে নিধনং শ্রেয় পর ধর্ম ভয়াবহ. Whatever is prescribed for you, you should do that, and for others dharma you should not do, then it will be bringing problem in your life. As Kshatriya king, it was his duty to punish the miscreants, and Brahmana should only give blessing. He becomes purohit. He should give blessings and he should do auspicious programs for his people. Brahmana should not give punishment, and Kshatriya should always punish those who are miscreants. So then his brother understood, and by telling this story, Yudhishthira Maharaj understood that he has to fight and he has to stand for the dharma yuddha. Similarly, we see that naturally our mind goes for all sense objects. Dhayato vishayang pungsha sangaste supajayate. And by thinking about all these things, we get attached, and because of our this attachment, actually we suffer. But when we do certain activities for pleasing Krishna and understanding our activities, whether we are in grihastha ashram, whether in a vanaprastha ashram, whether we are a vaishya, whether we are a brahmana, when we do everything in the service of the Lord as a system, as a duty, then we won't be attached. You will be very much saved, because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Daivi haishya gunamayi mama maya durattaya mam evaje prapadyante maya metam tarantite. That this external energy, maya shakti, is very difficult to cross over. However, when one person surrenders to me, what is the meaning of surrender? Meaning of surrender means you give up your amitto, Banglaয় বলে amitto, self you give up, and you do whatever is being told. I will tell you how a disciple or a student must act. Don't try to imitate, try to understand the principle. There was one boy who used to stay in Gurukul, and he used to be very much, he loves to eat. So all the children will go for playing and they will do all Guru's activities, but this boy was getting fatter and fatter, but he is eating everything normal as the other boys are eating. So then what happened? His Guru said, are you eating something other than what we are offering you? He says, yes, I am drinking the milk which the cows are giving. When I go for playing, I see the cows and I churn and I drink the milk. Then he said that, okay, that is stealing, you should not do that. So he comes back, but then still he was getting fatter. Then he said, that, are you still continuing? No, I don't eat that. After the calf drinks the milk, whatever foam is left in the udder of the cow, I eat that. Then he said that that thing, that foam is actually for the calf. So you should not eat, drink that. So what happens actually, he followed the guru. And what happened, because of his hunger, because sometimes, people are different, and somebody can tolerate the pain of hunger, somebody not. So what happens actually, he was unable to bear, and he started drinking the milk of akanda flower. Akanda flower, it is a violet color, which you give to Shiva, Lord Shiva's worship. They also have milk. If you break the branch, the milk comes, but that is poison. So what he did actually, he started drinking in hunger, and he lost his eyesight, and he fell down, into a dry well. But because he was following the instructions of his guru or teacher or spiritual master or the elder, two boys came, very beautiful looking, and said, why don't you eat this cake, we bought it for you. Then he said, unless and until my guru tells me to eat, I won't eat, because otherwise it will be not respecting him. By seeing that desire, that whatever his guru says, he is trying to follow, these two brothers, the twin brothers, became the Ashwini Kumars, the doctors of the heavenly planets, and immediately gave him back his eyesight and lot of power. And he became so happy and blissful and went back to his guru. Why I'm telling you this? Because if we do things which Krishna wants, or our spiritual, what do you call, guides they want, because they are saying everything from Bhagavad Gita. So if we just follow Krishna's words, what happens actually, we don't get attached to unnecessary things which creates problem. We don't try to expect things which we should not, because when we in this material world do something for, or any action we take, there is a reaction. But when we do certain things for Krishna and Krishna's words, then there is no action actually, that is akarma, because there is no reaction. It is only pure devotional service. Is it sinking in you all, what I am trying to say? आप लोग समझ रहे हैं? You are understanding what I'm trying to say? We will take question answers later also. So that's why more we become spiritual, more our independence we give up, and we do those things which Krishna says. Just like no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit relationships. This is a very gentle way of a gentleman of lifestyle. So Krishna loves that. You do it, you follow Krishna's instructions. Then uh, coming to the temple, doing Ekadashi, or coming for the festivals and trying your level best to serve. This is Krishna wants. So when we do certain things which maybe at the beginning you may feel that my independence is going away, my individuality is going away, but actually you are securing your life, and you will be very, 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 very relaxed, because then when you follow them, you get empowerment. When you follow Krishna and Krishna's words and sadhu's words or elders' words, they give empowerment also. Just like this boy, he got the blessings of Ashwini Kumar, he got back his eyesight because he just followed the words. But what happens actually for us, we want, because every living entity wants to enjoy life in the way that he wants to enjoy. But mind it, we have limitations. We can't enjoy in the way that we think that we are enjoying. Many times the enjoyment that we do, actually it becomes a suffering. It becomes a suffering. Sometimes people say, "No, I drank a lot, and yesterday I drank a lot, and then today I am in a different state. I am." उसको तो कोई नाम है, something they say. If you are too much drunk, I know nobody here will tell that, because then he will be caught or she will be caught. Hare Krishna. But it's a very commonly known. Suppose if you're eating a lot, then there will be circumstances where your stomach will be upset. So basically, what I'm trying to make it, more we love Krishna, we do activities and we give up our independence. कभी कभी लोग बोलते हैं अच्छा नहीं लगता है प्रभु Zoom class, but then some people also says at least हो तो रहा है ना, something is happening, no? Sometimes people say ना 100 चूहे मार के बिल्ली हज को चली, चली तो तुम भी चलो ना, प्रॉब्लम क्या है? आप चलोगे भी नहीं और क्रिटिसाइज भी करोगे तो कैसे चलेगा? So basically, more then this I feel it is like that, I feel to do something like this I will go away. Just like you see, the gopis, they always wanted that Krishna should be happy. One time, who is the biggest devotee, there was a competition in a very sweet way. So Narad Muni went to Dwarka and saw Krishna is having immense headache. No China balm or Amritanjan is working. So at that time, Krishna directly said that if some devotees gives me their dust from the lotus feet, that dust will help me to, to reduce my, headache. The Shiva, Varun, Chandra, Indra, Brahma, everybody was, afraid and very, very much, what do you call, disturbed to hear that. How it is possible? How can we give our lotus, our dust from the feet? Then Narad Muni, he went to Dwarka, in Vrindavan. Even Dwarka's queens were also not, ready to give. But then he went to gopis of Vrindavan. And gopin, when they heard that Krishna is in pain, they immediately got lot of dust, danced above them, and said, now this whole sack of dust you take and give it to Krishna. Obviously, we cannot imitate them, but the principle is, then Narad Muni asks, you are not afraid of going to hell because you are going to do this, and Krishna is going to put these things in his head. The gopi says, let us go to hell, but let Krishna be happy. That is the desire of the devotee. You see, our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada, he was very happy in Vrindavan. He got a very two beautiful rooms in Radha Damodar temple, right? And he was old man, every day taking Jamuna bath, getting prasad, everything was arranged. But because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said to go to the Western country and preach Krishna consciousness, and his Guru Maharaj has said, that's why he went in the age of 70. And because he went, now we are having so beautiful class and understanding that what Krishna wants, we should do that. So this is the source of happiness actually. This is the sutra. Sutra means this is the unique way of understanding that this is the way only will help me to be happy in this material world. More we become Krishna conscious, more we do things which Krishna wants, or the scriptures are saying, and more we give up our independence. There is no independence actually. It's only in illusion that you are independent. It is your illusion. You are always being controlled by others. They press the button and you become happy. They press the button, you become angry. They press the button, you become nervous. They press the button, you become annoyed. They press the button and you dance. But then Krishna is saying, give me your remote control. Let me control you. And remember, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He always does good for us. He loves us. Radha, Govinda, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Marane, Sudarshan, they love us. So when we act in that way, that is the same thing he is speaking here in 3.19, that, let us, Krishna is saying, you work with detachment and work as a duty. So when you work as a duty, you won't be attached. And best thing is when we follow the instructions what Krishna is giving, and let us work for Krishna. You understood? Hare Krishna. Any questions you